It started about 5 or 6 years ago. My husband has Alzheimer's, and he had been in a golf league and enjoying that, but he was starting to have little problems keeping up with the game and the league. And I wanted to know if there was a way that he could continue to keep playing, but with someone not so concerned about the technique of the game, but just to be out in the nice air, give a chance to swing the club, feel like he's still out with the guys, so to speak.
ERAS Senior Network is a nonprofit organization that primarily works to support older adults in Waukesha and Milwaukee counties. Really, that truly is about neighbors helping neighbors. We believe that it's all of our responsibility as community members to ensure that those supports are available to our older adult population.
So I started to look around, and I talked with a friend who was on a committee that was working with ERAS. So he told me about them, and I made a contact. They called me back and told me that they had this wonderful man named Rich, and they did not lie. He is a wonderful man.
Well, it started about 7 years ago. Started driving seniors to doctor's appointments. Someone at ERAS called me and said, "Do you golf?" Went over and I met with Don and Barb, and we ended up golfing. We golfed for 4 seasons.
It reached a point where golf no longer was able to be done, but Rich, being the wonderful person he was, kept finding ways to keep engaged, and now here we are all these years later, and Don still has a buddy. Yeah. And so now it's respite for me, and it's also fun and a buddy for Don.
I think our mission resonates and aligns with many individuals in the community. We work with more than 800 volunteers annually here at ERAS, and I think that's really something that stands out. It really truly shows the level of trust and willingness to support, our constituents and the people that we serve.
Well, I'm Joe Mushka, and I'm a volunteer for ERAS. I would say ERAS is a caring place for those that are older in life, that need support and services that are unique to them. The friendly phone calls which I'm involved with, it's me reaching out to someone who has asked if someone can be in touch with them from time to time. Ask just for companionship. I think I get as much, if not more, out of our conversations than he does.
If it was one word to describe how we feel, it's definitely grateful. Because we know that, ERAS would not exist if it weren't for volunteers and if it weren't for the community support, that comes through our doors. We believe in the mission. We believe in the people who come to us, right? We want to make sure that they are empowered, that their voices are lifted through our work and our services. But most importantly, we find value in knowing that our clients are able to live safely with respect and dignity in their homes.
I mean, Don is just a happy guy. You look at him and he's just smiling and happy, and it's a fun time when we get together. I mean, it's not volunteering. To me, it's not volunteering.
If there's a need that arises, whatever it may happen to be, this is the place to call. And they'll be there the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And that's what matters. We can trust that. And when you're older, that matters.
I believe a big purpose in life is to help others. And you do that through your time, your treasure, and your talents. To whom much is given, much is required.
I really feel that Rich, I hope I don't get too emotional here, but Rich has really been heaven sent. And the vehicle that brought him from there to us is ERAS Senior Network.